Hello YouTube and welcome to episode 26 of Small Town Big Dreams. Hope you're well. Thank you very much for joining me today. In today's episode we do have an absolute blinder for you. 2 live games against 2 of the bigger teams in League 2. We've played a few games, a couple months have gone past in game. It's not been a perfect start, but it's promising. Couple of defeats, couple of draws, most certainly a lot of wins. If you enjoyed this episode, hit that like button, and if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and the little notification bell to let you know when a new video does come out on the channel. Right, short and sweet, we're going to jump straight into it. So, since we last met, we have played an absolute ton of games in the League and Cup, respectively. We're going to start where we finished off in the last episode with the 1-0 defeat to Leicester. Followed that with a 4-0 home win against Stevenage. Ghali, Farrugia and Morgan Blake getting himself 2 goals. I remember right in the last episode we spoke to Blake saying, look, the goal score is not great, you need to pick it up. And literally next game banged in 2 goals. Then a 3-0 away to Cambridge. Badley Morgan and Toraj getting himself 2. A 2-1 away win against Bolton. Castro and Gambara. Castro with the penalty spot. Toraj 8 minutes and 24 minutes with goals for a 2-0 win against Yeovil. A 3-0 win against Grimsby Town. Toraj again on the score sheet and Egbert's getting himself a goal. There we dropped some points. I say drop points, more gained 1 point rather than the 3. A 0-0 against Oldham Athletic. Then came our second defeat in the league, a 2-1 defeat away to Crewe. Toraj with the goals for us. And Worrell and Gordon with the goals for Crewe. Crewe deserved it in all fairness. They were a better team all round. Then we head into December with a 3-2 win over Wealdstone. Sora getting 2 goals and Toraj got no fans. You got no stadium. Playing away at Wealdstone, I was like, okay. Where's your stadium gone? It had half a stadium. It was ridiculous. A 2-0 win over Harrogate. Toraj and Silver with the goals. And a 1-1 draw with Bournemouth under 23s, losing on penalties. Thiago Castro, with the goal in the 69th minute. Means we do go through Section B into the next round, the second round, which is against Wolves, which you can see at the bottom of your screen. A 3-1 away win at Swindon. We managed to get around the Magic Roundabout. I think it's like 10 roundabouts in a row. I think it is a Magic Roundabout in Swindon, near the stadium. Managed to get round the roundabout and go round and round and round. But we come away with a 3-1 win. Farrugia, Gambara and Toraj again with the goals. And then Blake. It's the first time Blake scored in a long while again. He's not consistent enough. Morgan Blake, on loan from Villa, he's not consistent enough. But he gets the goal and gets us a point against Northampton. And then the last game we've just played offline, it was a 1-0 away defeat to Newport. Ollie Palmer with the goal in the 37th minute, giving Notts County all 3 points. So, a lot of games played. Mostly league games, 2 cup games. This is what the current league standing is. We are sitting top, and we are 4 points clear of Bolton and Crewe, but we do have 3 games in hand. 3 games. I don't even know where those 3 games have come from for some reason. We've got 3 games in hand. But in behind Crewe, we've got Cambridge on 37, Rochdale 36. One of today's opponents, Forest Green. No, we're not playing Forest Green. Muppet. Forest Green on 36 as well, and then Shrewsbury, and then one of today's opponents, Fleetwood. That's the one. Fleetwood on 33, just outside the playoffs. Relegation, you've got Bradford City and Leyton Orient, which is surprisingly, especially Bradford. I thought Bradford would have been up there. But today's other opponents, Wigan currently sitting mid-table 12th. They're on a good run of form. We lost 1 and 5. Fleetwood we lost 1, 1-2 draw 2. But first up, we do play Wigan first up. One of our games in hand. Right, starting lineup for the Wigan game is, of course, we've still got the same formation of the 5-3-2 formation. As you can see on the right hand side, this is the team that's been selected. I will go through that in a second. But Mario Ferreira, 30 clubs are after him. Guzman Pereira, 24 clubs are after him. Mario Ferreira, 30 clubs is after him. And look at all the clubs that are after him. The whole of the Premier League, even Inter Milan are after him as well, but pretty much the whole Premier League are after him. Right, starting lineup is Coleman in goal, Max, George Silva and Orr in defence, Galvez on the right, Green on the left, Pereira, Leon and Egberts in the centre of midfield with Blake and Mario up front. Bennett, Castro, Tolaj, Carper, Gambara and Cuesta are all on the bench along with Talbot. Right, last game we lost. We need to get this win, especially with 3 games in hand. Wigan are not going to be an easy game. Alright, we're kicking off. We're coming out of the tunnels. We're in the white. Wigan in the black, gold, silver, grey kit. We're at home. We're going away. Because Wigan usually play in blue and white. 10 minutes played. Nothing's happened so far. Not even a single highlight. 25 minutes being garbage to the first. Cleared by Thompson as far as Max. He can take his time on the ball. Leon. Pereira. Galvez. Ferreira. Leon. Mario. Oh, it's cleared by Gordon. As far as Zach. He plays at the silver in the middle. Back out to Max. Build again. Start again. Galvez. He's got space. He's looking for Mario. He gives it back to Galvez. Galvez now in the box. Tackled by Thompson. And it's cleared. I think he was looking for a penny. He's never going to get on. Green picks it up. Gives it back to Silver. We start again. Build again. Or all the way back home. Back to Coleman. He clears it first time. It's a great ball to Galvez. Vision. He's got vision. Blake. It's offside. I was going to say Blake hasn't scored. Blake never scores. He's got 4 goals for the season. So that's half time. We're struggling to break teams down. We're not getting many highlights. We're on key highlights because we get through the games quicker. But even against Notts County, we didn't have one single highlight for us. So are we struggling to break teams down? Are they kind of caught on what we're doing? Is it time to change our tactic? Maybe go to a 4-2-3-1 or just change it all together? Try something new? Has the match engine caught on? 6-7 minutes played. Green with the throw. It's only the second highlight of the whole game. Second highlight in the 70 minutes. Zach gives out the Galvez. Heads it on to Mario. To Green as left hand side. He's got into the box. Looking for something. Gets it in. Blake. He's onside this time. Morgan Blake makes it 1-0. I have to look at the line now. I wasn't quite sure. But Galvez heads it on to Mario. Who gives it to Green. Gets into the box. Low cross. Front post. Blake puts it across the keeper. 1-0. 20 minutes to go. Well done, boys. Surely we've got to hold on to this now. We're 2 minutes later, we get another highlight. Oh, I love this game. Max back to Coleman. Switches out to Galvez on his right hand side. Give it to Pereira. Back to Galvez. He's got time and space on the ball. No one's shutting him down. Cross is whipped in. Blake ain't going to get there. It's fallen to Leon. He's looking for support. Gives out to Green on his left hand side. W's past the defender. Gets past him. Gets the ball and crosses it in front post. Mario Ferreira with his first goal of the season. He hasn't played a lot. He's been a sub. He's been getting on every now and again. This is why he hasn't scored. But it's his first goal of the season, and you can see why some of the big clubs are after him. He was fantastic when he came on last season after Kern got injured, and he's nearly back. Kern is nearly back from injury. I can see why some of the big boys are after him. 10 to go. We've got a lot of... Leon's knackered. We've got to bring on Castro for Leon. Zach's had a good game, but he's been booked. Don't want to risk him getting sent off. We've got 10 minutes to go. There's no point risking it. Here's a free kick for Wiggins. Whipped in. Dobby! I thought Dobby died. And literally about a minute ago, we're going to waste a bit more time being on Gamboa for Egberts. His stamina, his fitness is shocking for an 18-year-old. I thought he would be fantastic, but his stamina is just so poor Egberts. But a 2-0 win over Wigan. Not sure who's in charge of Wigan, in all fairness. Jamie Fullerton. Okay. I thought there'd be more difficult opponent, but a win's a win. We'll take that. 2 games in hand, 7 points clear now. Next up, Fleetwood. So there we go, 2-0 win against Wigan. 5,000 in the stadium. It's still not a full house crowd, but it's money coming in. We're not losing as much money as I thought we would. David Green getting himself man of the match for that one. And fitness concerns, he's a little bit jaded. He's a bit of a vest. But well done, Green. Defensive work, fantastic. Oh, okay. So next up, we got Fleetwood. So this is the starting lineup for Fleetwood game. What more can we say? So here we go then, game 2. And it's against Fleetwood at home at the Memorial Stadium. Fleetwood currently sit in 9th place on 33 points. Only 12 points behind us. They're not out of the running yet for a promotion. Literally 3 points off playoffs behind Forest Green. But this is another game in hand. We win this, we'll be 10 points clear of Bolton and Crewe. With a game in hand still. And the starting 11 is Coleman in goal or Max and George in the middle. Galvez on the right, Farrugia on the left, Egberts, Leon and Pereira in the centre of midfield with Ferreira and Blake up top. On the bench we've got Talbot, Morgan, Castro, Talaj, Bennett, Gamboa and Cuesta. 3 more points. Clean sheet would be ideal as well. Would be fantastic. But more importantly, 3 points. Here we go. The pitch looks a little bit worn. It is December. It is cold. It's wet. It's not raining, but the pitch has been worn. And the first highlight goes to us after 23 minutes. Pereira gives it to Zach. Max switches over to Sylvan. The centre defence. Farrugia's got time and space in it. Through ball for the Blake. Morgan Blake. He's not prolific enough. He is not. He's not there. I thought he'd be banging the goals in, but he's just not on it. And that's half time. Another one highlight half. It's poor. 8 shots, 4 on target. But nothing obviously worthy enough to be shown as a highlight. Morgan back, perfect opportunity to make it take it 1-0. But he's not prolific enough. Right, boys, we've got to step it up. I know we're a different league now. Maybe I'm being too cynical. But because we're in League 2, better players. We're against better players. We've got to take these chances. Otherwise, we won't win the league. Got to make a sub. And of course, Paul Egberts, his fitness, he ain't got any. He's absolutely shattered. Castro's going to come on for him. Hour played, and still no highlights. Oh, saying that. 6 minutes played. Highlight for Fleetwood. Walker's on the ball. Leads up to Lewis. Hendry. Walker. Hendry. Finley. Back to Hendry. Cross ripped in. Barks 1-0. Banks 1-0. I knew it was coming. Robbie Banks. Back post. Galvez switched off. I knew it was coming before it happened. Hendry on the ball. Back post. Banks just gets there. Coleman falls to the floor. 1-0 Fleetwood. So we haven't had a chance. Apart from that Walker chance. But Blake chance. We haven't done anything. Mario's coming off. Pereira's shot. We're going to bring on Gamboa. 15 to go. We're literally 30 seconds left of injury time. It's the highlight after the goal. And it's poor. Leon. Gamboa. Blake offside. Miles offside. Blake, get yourself on side, son. I can tell you that before you put the ball back in the net. It's another defeat. There's not going to be another highlight after this. Not. 13 shots, 7 of them on target. There you go. A 1-0 home defeat to Fleetwood. No highlights again. And 6-4s and 6-3s ain't good enough. It generally ain't good enough. We're going to have a look at a new tactic, I think. We're going to have to just freshen it up. I think the computer has twigged on what we do. Because look at this. There was 7, 7.1, 7.4, 7.9 with Banks. You know? I'm going to have a look around for a new tactic. I'm also going to do some individuals because 6-4, 6-3 is definitely not good enough. Someone says 6-6 ain't good enough either. No fairness, but it's 3 of them. But things have got to change, otherwise we're going to come out of it. Even though we are winning the league at the moment by 8 points, 7 points. that game in hand, our form has dipped. I think it might be time for a little bit of a freshen up. Oh, well, not the way I wanted to end the episode, but it is whatever else. Like I said, we are still currently top on 45 points. We are 7 points clear of Bolton and Crewe, regardless of that defeat. 2 defeats in 5 games is not good. 2 wins and a draw as well. Form's starting to dip, and yeah, know what I mean? Form is temporary, but I think we're going to have to have a look at a new tactic just to freshen it up a little bit. That's going to be it for today's episode. If you have enjoyed today's episode, hit that thumbs up. We much appreciate it. And if you want to subscribe, hit that subscribe button and the little notification bell to let you know when a new video does come out on the channel. Thank you very much for watching. The next episode we'll have a game will be the end of January. And at the end of January, we face currently second place, Bolton. And we also face Cambridge, who currently are sitting 6th in the playoffs. So we'll do Cambridge and Bolton at the end of January. Hopefully by then we might have some new players. Players might have left as well. Hopefully for some big money. Players might have come in. And we might have a new tactic. But until next time, guys, take a stay, look after yourself, and I'll see you very soon. Thank you very much for watching. Cheers.